Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Crystal Legacy. In the last part, we actually did a lot. We went all the way up to Lake of Rage and quelled the Gyarados' anger. In this part, I'm just realizing you need to do the stupid rocket hideout first before you can go and fight Price's gym. It is a good time. The cat is going to sleep right now. Here's that farmer guy again. Empolo said that he's somewhat significant for some reason, so I'm about to believe him on it. So, just as we thought, that strange radio signal is coming from here. This music is crazy as well. So, it is Tuesday, the 13th of August. It's just about 11 a.m. And I am like, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I'm like feeling like a little bit claustrophobic right now. And not like claustrophobic is like the right word. That's like, claustrophobic isn't the right word. Like, I think that's kind of one of those things that like people say like, oh, I'm feeling claustrophobic, or the way people say like, oh, I'm really OCD about something. And it always kind of bothers me because like, there's a big difference between actually having obsessive compulsive disorder and like feeling like, oh, I want this thing to be kind of, I'm kind of particular about things, you know. So I think it's a little bit, I don't know, not that it's like, I think it's a little bit insensitive sometimes to be like, oh, I'm really OCD about something when you don't actually have it and maybe you don't really know what the hell you're talking about. So like, But yeah, I'm like feeling like it's very kind of stifling in here at the moment. It's not a good time today. So I got back from Edinburgh last night. Our flight was delayed by about an hour, which is alright. You know, an hour. Was it really delayed by an hour, I guess. We got in at like midnight. Which is alright, I guess. And and like it was raining, like it was lashing rain here in Cork. This morning I get up, it was actually a really nice morning. I put on like the washing machine to wash some clothes, to be able to hang them out and everything like that. And that now, it's like, and I went and had a nice relaxing bath. Because I'm off today, and Jesus, I'm thankful of it since we didn't get in until after midnight last night now. But like, today I'm off, I took the day off of work. Because I knew that we wouldn't be back until like late at night. What the hell is going on here? Oh, I forgot. I think I always like repress the trauma of this stupid place. So and now it's like grey outside, but not only is it grey outside, it's like really warm. It's like 19 degrees or something like that, and the humidity is freaking killing me. Like, it is just like so warm and stifling up here, like to the extent where you're like, ugh, it's like annoying to even breathe. It's like I had this nice relaxing bath this morning, and the barometer doesn't give a shit because it's like, no, now you're gonna feel all sticky again. It's like, I ate that. So what I did, I'm not drinking coffee now. What I decided to drink was some like green tea. Well, no, it's not even green tea. I have like this nettle tea. So I've been looking at, I've had this box of tea. I have all these boxes of tea bags inside in the press, right? And by press, I mean cupboard, by the way, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. But I have all these boxes of tea bags, because for some reason people decide, oh, Harry'd like to get some tea bags as like a part of a gift, like at Christmas time or something like that. And I'm like, then I never use them. Like, I like herbal tea, but like there's a difference between like herbal tea and like bullshit like, oh, it's like raspberry, strawberry, cream, something or whatever, or like I'm quite like particular about this stuff. I quite like the actual like herbal stuff, like peppermint, chamomile, nettle, green tea, all of that stuff, right? I don't like fruity, sugary, sweet things, which is what people end up getting you. Or else what happens is people see like these things. This sounds so like ungrateful, by the way, but I don't even care. I'm like, this is attitude mode today. The air humidity is pissing me off. I'm like the Texas rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin today. And I'm just out to pull Stone Cold Stunners, and I don't give a shit. Isn't there a way to turn off these stupid statues, please? So then, like, people see, like, they're, like, they have them in the especially, like, around Christmas time. It's like, oh, this gift set with, like, 10 different types of tea. And there'll be, like, 10 different, like, single-serve tea bags inside there. Like, 2 each. And, like, I'll like 2 of them. And the other 8 are, like, bullshit. And it's like, I don't want this crap. I don't want that! And so don't try to sell me any crap. I don't want that. And it's like, oh, it's like chai latte blah 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 tea, and it's like bubble gum, not bubble gum, like blueberry something, whatever. And I'm like, just get me, like, don't get me tea anyway. Like, it's one of those things that, like, people are particular about. It's kind of like there's so much variation, you know, that it's like, how can you be confident that somebody likes the thing? Like, it's the same, like, if you buy somebody, like, if you buy somebody clothes, unless you're, like, really sure, like, oh, this is something that they like. Or if you buy somebody, like, I don't know, like, even anything. Even anything. Can you tell me the secret to the switches? That thing on the floor up ahead is a warp panel. If you step in it, you'll be warped back to the entrance. Yeah, but there's no warp back to the end then. That's the problem. I think I, like, got fucked in the ass by that before. But, at least Sterling's getting some nice airtime. I decided to put, Teen Idol back in the box back on the bench for a while and get Sterling out, since we didn't get to see Sterling very much. I've been, like, flirting with the idea of teaching Sterling Dig, but also I'm flirting with the idea of teaching Sterling Sludge Bomb, even though I don't really know whether Sterling can even learn Sludge Bomb. I think what I'm seeing in my mind is, like, actually Flareon in Pokemon Stadium using Toxic, and then, like, thinking, oh, it must be able to use Sludge Bomb, which just isn't true. Also, you can tell that I'm pissed off. Do you want to know how you can tell I'm pissed off? I'm here just destroy them. I'm not, like, using Girl Talk and Strong Zero. I'm just, like, I'm just out to cause destruction. That's how you can tell I'm pissed off. But I'm just out to crack a few skulls today. But yeah, I don't know, just, like, don't buy people tea for Christmas. People don't want tea as a present. Unless it's like, you know, this is that person's favorite thing, you know, like, and you get it for them. But I think just, like, kind of blanket saying, person X, I've seen them enjoy a tea once or twice, so I'm going to get them, like, these, like, 20 assorted, like, oh, bad quality tea bags of different types that I don't even know whether they like them or not. Do you know? It's like if I saw, like, oh, person X likes, like person X, I've seen them drink, like, a glass of scotch before, so I'm going to get them this 6-bottle sampler kit of different scotches or whatever, without knowing what they actually like. As I say, I'm fully aware of how ungrateful this sounds, but I don't really care. I don't really care. Do you know what? It's a hard hat summer. Get it right. Oh my god. Ancient power. I'm glad I turned back on the animations. How long did I have the animations off for? Speaking of Sludge Bomb, somebody informed me in the comments, which I'm very grateful for, that actually the Sludge Bomb TM, I wasn't going crazy. First of all, it is up there somewhere in Lake of Rage. But actually what it is it's there in that like gatehouse where the Team Rockets are, and I need to like go back there and get it there. So yeah, it's 11 a.m. on Tuesday the 13th of August, and I had like such nice plans, and now it's like the stupid the humidity has spoiled it. What's it even sending out? Who cares? Ariados. Like I was gonna get up and I was going to Twin Needle again. That's kind of interesting that they have so many Pokemon that don't Twin Needle now. I think Twin Needle, they've actually like taken it out of the game now. I don't think Twin Needle is even in the game anymore. Which is, oh my god, what? It's a hard hat summer, get it right. Well, do you know what? The indignity of it all. What? I was all set, like, I was all set this morning. I was setting myself up for, like, I was going to, like, I put the wash on, I was going to wash the clothes, I was going to, then I was going to hang them out and have my bath, and I was going to record a video, I was going to walk into town, maybe take some photos, buy some scallops. I really like, we went to this, restaurant in Edinburgh called Tashtel, which is the Irish for travel, by the way. I guess it's probably like the Scotch Gaelic for travel as well, I imagine. No, don't use that sterling, what are you doing? I imagine it's the Scots Gaelic for travel as well. So we went to this restaurant, and there was like this beautiful scallop dish on the tasting menu. And as well, I've been watching so much Hell's Kitchen now recently that I've just got scallops on the brain, and scallops are something that I really adore eating. They're so delicious when they're done right. So I was like really delighted to see like, oh, scallop, get a scallop on the menu, and it was delicious, by the way. And now I'm like, I just want to get scallops now today as well. So like my plan was that I was going to walk into town, take some photos, pick up some scallops at the market, come back, and then tonight for dinner we'd have a nice, like a lemon risotto with some pan-fried scallops and a nice glass of rosé. Like, I had it all figured out, and now it's just like the weather is conspiring against me. Well, do you know what? I'm just going to say fuck it. I'm going to still enjoy my day. Did that drowsy really only do that much damage? What a wimp. What a wimp. Edinburgh was really lovely, by the way. I had never been there before. We left on Friday night, so we pretty much had like all of Saturday, Sunday, Monday, because our flight wasn't until 9:30 p.m. yesterday. So like we had a really, really nice time. It's a really beautiful city. It was a bit crazy because this is ridiculous, right? It was a bit crazy because the Fringe Festival was on. And for anybody who doesn't know, Edinburgh Fringe is like the biggest event of the year. There's like comedy, like stand-up comedy shows and different things going on, and arts things going on everywhere all over the city. So we were there for this big weekend of the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. We didn't go to see anything. Like, we had people like begging us to walk in the door and come to see comedy shows and things like that, and we just didn't do it. I don't know what's wrong with us, but whatever. But we still had a fantastic time. We went, like, I think we just wanted to relax and enjoy ourselves. We went to, we just every morning we'd go to a nice bakery, get some coffee and something nice to eat, go and enjoy maybe a sight or two, go out in the evening, go to a restaurant, go to a bar. There's some really nice bars there. Like, that's the thing. We went to this place called the Raging Bull, which was really, really nice. It was like a nice little cocktail bar. We went to this place called the Hanging Bat, which is like a beer bar that does good food as well. It was like something you'd see on Bar Rescue. It's like something afterwards, not before, like afterwards. Why did I send you out against this thing? Never did I know I should fear fricking Nightshade so we went to this place called the Westport Oracle, which was a really cool kind of like dive bar style place. It was just great. We went to this place called Joseph Pierce, which was really nice as well. There's just really lovely places to go and have a drink or two there. Really nice little restaurants and things like that. It's just a very pleasant city to spend time in. Then yesterday in the morning we went to this museum. It was so fascinating, right? So if you're ever in Edinburgh and have the chance to go to a museum, I usually like to take in at least one museum when I'm visiting somewhere. I don't like to go crazy on like going to museums, but I think it's interesting to go to at least one if there's like something of note there. And like I would totally recommend, if you're in Edinburgh, take advantage of this one. It's like the Surgeons Hall Museums is what it's called. It's really, really fascinating. Like, can we like maybe let's get Girl Talk going. Girl Talk learned Sandstorm, by the way. There's the Teleport Mario. So this museum is part of the Royal College of Surgeons in Edinburgh, but it's really expansive, really extensive. It's all about like the history of like surgical practice and things like that. It's so fascinating. They have so many like they have like a load of like, don't be doing that. They have like so many specimens there, and when I say specimens, I mean human specimens. They have like these really fascinating like human specimens of like kind of cadavers that have been like kind of like treated, so they've been kind of like dried out, right? So they're not like skeletons. You can see there's like kind of bits of like muscles and ligaments on them, right? And they're like maybe 300 years old from like back in like the 1700s or whatever, and it's crazy. They have like, it's really fascinating because what they've done is like they like back when they were created, right? One of the practices that they had was to like for these specimens was to like inject wax into the, so they'd like inject wax into the veins and arteries, right? And then they'd use like an acid solution to dissolve the flesh matter. I don't think we need acid armor, to be perfectly honest. Like, what am I going to go over? Defense curl and then screw my rollout strategy. So what you end up with is you end up with like the bone. Let's say, for example, it's a foot. Because that's one of the specimens that's there. So you have like this foot there, right? This skeletal foot, and then you have like all of the, what is wrong here? Oh, it's the mud slap. Oh, fuck him. Then you have all of like the like in 3D relief, like almost like it almost looks like they're like floating around. This isn't going to work. It almost looks like they're like in suspension around the skeleton of the foot. All of the tiny little veins and arteries and capillaries like in like red wax and blue wax. So they used to use like red wax for the arteries and blue wax for the veins. And it's like so fascinating to look at. They have like a pathological museum as part of it. And there's just wall upon wall of like specimens that were used for studying human anatomy and studying human illness. So they'll have like, you know, like lungs and hearts and bits of arms and all of this kind of stuff, but all of them with different maybe like afflictions like tuberculosis or like cancer or whatever, like in varying different forms. It's really fascinating, like, and it's done very respectfully as well. It's not done like, oh, this is, look how icky this is, right? It's really respectfully done as like, this is like the evolution of human surgical knowledge, and it's built upon these practices and built upon specimens like this, and there's so much history there. It's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. So yeah, I'd 100% recommend if you were going to go to any museum in Edinburgh, if you're visiting there. It's like £10, it's like £9 something to go visit there. And there's just so much, like we spent like about a good like 2.5, you could spend like a good 2.5, 3 hours there easily. And it's just very good. So yeah, that's that. We got home last night. As I say, our flight was delayed, but like, what are you gonna do? It happens. A flight being delayed by like 1 hour, I'm not really that worried about it. You know, the worst things can happen. Especially like at a time like that, you can end up stuck in the airport overnight until the next morning, you know. So like, I really wasn't bothered about it. What the hell am I doing here with strong 0? So yeah. So that was the last in my kind of like series of exciting not the last in my series of exciting weekends, but you know, I was telling you guys about how like there's been so much stuff going on, which is good. That's what like the summertime is for. You want to feel like, oh, we're taking advantage of the summertime, you know, I guess. But I'll be honest, I'm kind of like looking forward to like having a little bit of like downtime this coming weekend and not like having some crazy thing on the agenda. How did it do still only 1 HP when it was a critical hit? Are you for real? Now don't nightshade my ass, please. I should have seen it coming. Oh my god, never did I believe I should fear Ariados and Nightshade so much. So yeah, like that's the, like, because as I was saying, like over the last like 4 or 5 weekends, there's just been stuff happening all the time. And sometimes it's kind of nice just to be able to take some time to relax a little bit. So I think that's what our plan is this coming weekend. All that matters is our plan. So my first priority though is get this nice video recorded for your viewing pleasure. I don't think we'll be finishing the Rocket Hideout, but like at least to get some nice videos recorded for your viewing pleasure. And then I'm totally going to walk into town. I think it's after stopping raining now. Maybe I will like venture to hang out the clothes. Does it look like it's going to stay sunny? Who knows, right? But like, if it looks like it's going to stay sunny, I'll hang out the clothes and then I'll take a nice, relaxing, elegant walk into the city to, as I said, to pick up my nice scallops. Will keep appearing until you trip a secret switch. Where's the secret switch? Where's the secret switch? Did I go past it already? Where's the secret switch? I remember this being like a pain in my ass. Is it in this guy's computer, maybe? There we go. Well, Jesus, I'm glad I did that. Does that like... I wonder, is that something that's changed from the original? Because I remember, like, if you went... Maybe I'm wrong. Can we, like, exit now? And can we go... And will it still stay switched so that I don't have to, like, fight 10,000 spoons when all I need is a knife anymore? I'm telling you, like, these rocket hideouts, they're, like, the worst part of this game. They're the only part I don't really gel with about this game. Not in like a bad way. Like, I find they're okay, but I think and I know I've talked about this already. Well, do you know what? Deal with it. I'm going to talk about it again. The oh my god, thank you. The relief at not having like tripped some sort of like encounter. I'm still not like confident about going across like that banded walkway up here. I still don't feel good about that. Oh, it's Lance. Hey, Lance. Are you alright? Your Pokemon are tired. Aww. Jesus, if only I'd known. It's the fact that they're all in quick succession. Like, basically what we do here is... Let's get strong 0 out. Like, basically, we're going to be doing this. Then we have, like, the, we're going to be doing this hideout. Then we're going to be doing the, like, the mahogany gym. Big whoop, right? Well, big whoop. Price might just kick my ass, maybe. That's also possible. Oh, it's a cute little Venomoth. And then we have, like, easily, like, I want to say, like, an hour and a half of Rocket Dungeon to go. Like, it's insane. But it is what it is. It's just part of it, you know. Life is a highway. Life is a roller coaster. I wonder, is there, like, a better move other than takedown that Strong Zero could learn? I'm really not about, like, this taking recoil damage all the time. Although then I could just, like, self-destruct. I guess that's always an option. I was also thinking of, like, developing some film today, but then it's like... And I know I talked about this before as well. Did, like, the Mega Drain literally do, like, fuck all damage? Did that do, like, 1 damage? Or did it do, like, 0.5 damage? Just, like, that stupid critical hit. Whatever it was. Constrict, that was it. I know I've talked about this in a video before as well, but I'm just kind of like, there's always that, like, that crisis of that crisis of the that analysis paralysis of, oh, what do I want to do? Do I want to if I develop all the film, then I have to let it dry. Am I going to need the bathroom anytime soon in the next 24... Well, not the bathroom, but am I going to need to use the bath in the next, like, 24 hours? And then, like, it's like, oh, I have to scan it all. It's like, do I... So it takes, like, a little bit of planning, and then you're just like, ugh, do you know what? So I have, like, rolls there. Especially, like, I have some nice black and white that I want to develop from both, like, London and... Well, I have, like, black and white film there from... Am I just, like, going to heat myself here? No. He's just going to heat me. Who do you think you are? I am. It's a hard hat summer. Get it right. The, I have, like, one roll of... I have, like, black and white there from like, a trip we went onto Fota, like, a month ago. I have rolls from, like, 1 or 2 of the photo walks from the last month. I have, like, rolls from London. I have now rolls from Edinburgh, and I'm just like, do you know what? There becomes a point as well where, like, you kind of want to, like, to get when you're getting, like, the scanning setup rigged out as well. 2 passwords to get into the boss quarters. No need to blah, 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 blah. Let's go get the passwords. I love how Lance, like, really sinisterly says, like, he just graciously told me, so... It's like, yeah, you probably just kicked his ass. You bullied him. Lance the bully. So, like, then it's like the scanning process is kind of, like, arduous, right? So it's kind of like a sweet spot between, like, oh, do I want to have, so what's like the effort reward ratio, or like what's more like in what makes the most sense? Like, wait and build up a couple of rolls so I only have to get the scanning set up once, or like build up too many rolls and then actually the scanning process takes so long that it's a pain in the ass and you don't want to do it. Like, so like, I can't wait until, like, that's one of the reasons I can't wait until our, like, renovations are done. Because, like, one of the, like, the utility room where we're going to have, like, we're going to have a utility room, and I'm going to be able to have it as, like, a photography and darkroom, just with all this stuff set up. Like, have my Jobo processor set up all the time, have my enlarger set up all the time, have my enlarger set up all the time, have my scanning set up all the time, and just, like, there. And then it's not a big pain in the ass every single time trying to get stuff set up. And it's a pain because it kind of takes the enjoyment out of it, you know? Not that it takes the enjoyment out of it, but it, like, it kind of does. It kind of makes, it kind of turns, this thing that you really enjoy. So you really enjoy the process of shooting, and you really enjoy the process of kind of like working with your finished results. And actually, I really enjoy the developing process as well. But like, certain elements of it just become so tedious that it's almost more like a chore than anything else. And it's like, you really don't want that to happen, you know? Nice one. Do you have the password? Isn't the password something like Murkrow or something? Oh, the kid with long red... What was his name again? Is his name Bane in this Let's Play as well? Oh, the Murkrow knows the password, isn't it? I knew it was something Murkrow. Oh no! I'm not ready for this. I'm really not ready for this. I'm like a half hour into the video. He told me that I'd love... Maybe Lance already kicked his ass, so I don't have to fight him, please. Makes me question myself. Is there something I'm doing wrong? Could it be that that love made his team so powerful? Oh my god, thanks be to Christ. It's love. Like Kamaji in Spirited Away. It's love. It's love. Love made his Pokemon so powerful. Love. It was love. Team 46 Thief. What am I even doing here? Like, I need to be finishing up this video. There's like another like 20 minutes left in this place. Do you know what? Fuck y'all, all y'all. Thanks for watching this part of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal Legacy. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna go enjoy my fucking day off. Deal with it. It's a hard hat summer, y'all. Get it right. Hey, Jerry Chestnut. I'll put my dick on your chestnut.